What is your opinion on self-fulfilling stereotypes?
Stereotypes are self-fulfilling in varying degrees and to some extent because there are a lot of circumstances that govern and influence a person. Different culture, different race, different experiences, all of these come together to define a self-fulfilling stereotype.
Have you ever stereotyped someone?
Of course, I think everybody is prone to stereotype at some point in time.
How do you think stereotypes were different when you were younger and where you used to live?
I think self-fulfilling stereotypes are more pronounced and are much more prevalent in today's society than they would have been or than they had been in the past, only because uh, modern societies are much more conscious of their rights to express themselves and their rights. And because of the advancement in technology as well as political societies, people are prone to have greater liberties in in modern societies. As a result, a person today is able to exercise everything and anything, and therefore also finds no limit in stereotyping people or being able to pigeonhole a certain race, a certain culture, or a certain group of people.
So basically, what you're saying is that stereotypes nowadays are a lot more prevalent because there's really no moral. Um,
Yes, you can say that today it is easy for people to stereotype other people because uh, there is no absolute moral principle. There is a prevalence of relativism in which one feels right to
entitled.
respect the other person's feelings and opinions as long as it doesn't hurt his own feelings. Um, Even to the point where morally and absolutely um, those feelings or thoughts or actions are necessarily wrong. Such as, for example, when you know, negatively stereotype a person, you're basically judging a person, and that's not necessarily morally uh, good.
So, what is your definition of stereotypes?
Well, I would. Okay. Okay, I would probably say my definition of stereotype would be like something that something that returns to a certain person and or race, such as, let's say, you're black. Pretty much the stereotype of you needing to like fried chicken, Kool-Aid, and fucking watermelon has to be true.
Um, have you ever stereotyped someone?
On purpose or on accident, because I call you smart like every day, like, but you actually like,
Well, just have you ever stereotyped someone?
probably, yeah.
Okay. Do you think it's common? Stereotyping is common?
Yeah.
Do you think like everyone has done it at one point?
Unless you're God, yeah.
Okay. You used to live in LA, so how do you think stereotypes are different from where you used to live?
In LA, you get lived into stereotypes. It's like part of your culture. Yeah, like that. You know, it becomes as if it's a religion to you. It's just like you kind of have to do it to live.
Okay. So basically, you have to stereotype people or you're weird.
Yeah, pretty much. And then you move here and it's all like, oh yeah, we do it because we're joking around. Like,
Okay. Have you ever been stereotyped?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
I've never felt stereotyped.
All right. How do you think stereotypes are different from when you were younger?
I'm kind of unique. I went to a little tiny private school from kindergarten to 8th grade and to Beaumont High School. So I feel like since I've been in high school, stereotypes haven't really changed that much. And stereotypes were just, we didn't really have too many stereotypes back then. It was a pretty mixed group in elementary school, and everyone seemed to get along. At least if we did, I didn't really notice it.
Okay. What is your opinion on self-fulfilling stereotypes?
I feel that there might be some truth to it, but I don't really know for sure. I don't know, if you're expected to be good, then you might strive to be good. And if people expect you to be bad in a certain area, then, maybe you will fulfill that stereotype.
Okay. Can being stereotyped be a good thing?
Yes, I think one example of a stereotype that could be good is that Asians are smart and good at math. And I think they're expected to be smart, they're expected to be good at math, and a lot of them, because everyone expects them to be, they fulfill that.
Okay. Do you know what affirmative action is?
Yes. Should I explain more about it? Or?
Just give me your opinion on it. Do you think it's dumb or?
I think it had its place when we used it, and I think maybe we're using it too much and it's causing more harm than is helping. Like if our goal is to help people who need the most help, we need to have faith that they can do certain things themselves. And affirmative action, I think, instead of helping them, it gives them a reason to stay where they are.
Okay. Thank you.
Mhm.
Well, all right, I'll start. Okay. Have you ever stereotyped someone?
Yeah.
Definitely. All right. Have you ever been stereotyped?
Plenty.
Can you give me an example?
You like fried chicken?
All right. How do you think stereotypes are going to be different in the future?
Well, they really won't, because, it's the same race, so there won't really be a difference.
Okay. Can being stereotyped be a good thing?
Not really, because, stereotype can cause, stereotype can be, another word for, racism, kind of, if they take it that way.
Okay. Do you know what affirmative action is?
No.
So it's basically giving spots to minorities like Mexicans, black people, like giving job openings for them just because they're a minority.
Yeah.
What is your opinion on that?
Well, I don't think it should be, I don't think it should be a thing. It sounds like, it doesn't seem right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.